So now Paul in Romans chapter 1 shifts towards God's anger at sin. In verse number 18 he says, "But God shows his anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness." In other words, what we're talking about here is the person who grows up, they hear about God, they've heard the stories, and many people in our society have, and they come to a place in their adult life, usually in their teens, where they say, you know, Mom and Dad, that religion or that truth is good for you, but I'm not buying it and it's not good for me. And so what they do is they make a conscious decision at that point in their life that they choose to walk away and suppress God's truth and the Bible and the stories that they've heard. And now what they're going to do is they're going to live their moral system the way that they see fit and that pleases them. So what they do through their wickedness and wicked deeds is they push away the truth and they say, I'm the one that's the boss of my life, I'm number one, and I'm going to live for me. And he says they know the truth about God because he has made it obvious to them. For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, so that they have no excuse for not knowing God. Now, we're going to continue the verse next week, but what he's saying is that they pushed the truth away. They said, I'm going to be the boss of my life. And in doing that, they have no excuse because God has made himself known through the creation. And next week, we'll talk about that specifically, how God lets us know who he is. We can't see him. He's invisible, but through his creation, he has put his handprint and his signature on creation so that we can see what he's like and know some things about him. So they are without excuse.